making her way to the ring from Norwich, England,
Paige looking very confident as she makes her way to the ring for action.
Yeah, she really carries herself like an accomplished veteran, despite her young age. I think that has a lot to do with her success thus far.
Big opportunity to prove yourself here on Smackdown.
approaching the ring, representing the Bella Twins, from Scottsdale, Arizona, Bella.
What a reaction from the WWE Universe. I can't hear myself think.
Three top stars set the new battle here in what is surely to be a thrilling triple threat match.
And approaching the ring, from Melbourne, Australia, Emma.
This place is coming alive now. With matches like this, it's no wonder Smackdown is watched by so many people. Thank you to the WWE Universe for making this show such a success.
And here we go in this no-holds-barred, one-fall-to-a-finish match.
Brie Bella is conjuring up some good momentum here. I think I saw a tooth fly out. Paige spots the chance and takes it. Oh, out of nowhere.
Well, on the topic of Paige here, tell us your thoughts.
Michael, here's something that'll blow your mind. The first time Paige was actually in the ring for a professional match came before she was even born. That's right, her mother, who was also a wrestler and obviously didn't know she was pregnant at the time, actually competed in a match while Paige was in her womb.
You're talking about someone who has all the talent necessary to become one of the all-time greats.
Just toying with the competition a little. And what a reversal from Brie Bella. You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
Yeah, you really have to enjoy hurting someone. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
That story about Paige's pregnant mother really is amazing and eye-opening in many ways. It probably explains why Paige is such a natural in the ring and has accomplished so much at such a young age.
Yeah, you're probably right, Cole. At just 21 years of age, Paige became the youngest competitor to capture the WWE Divas Championship. And by the way, she was also the NXT Women's Champion at the time.
It appears the back has a giant target on it.
Well, the trick sometimes when you get outside the ring is survival. The match becomes almost secondary when you get near all these dangerous objects.
Emma with good timing here.
Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of hesitation, and you could find yourself in a world of hurt. Paige taking advantage right now. Ouch! That'll give you whiplash. We've seen Paige put away so many divas with her PTO. A scorpion crosslock, she says, was inspired by former WWE Women's Champion Bull Nakano.
That wild strike found nothing but empty air that time.
Man, that's what you call swinging for the fences and missing.
Oh, and did you hear the impact?
Whoa, get up. This action has gotten completely out of control. You don't want to get in this diva's way. She just will not let up.
She's having a hard time getting back to her feet after that.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now. In addition to the PTO you brought up earlier, King, we've also seen Paige down many a diva with her Paige Turner. In fact, it was the Paige Turner that put AJ Lee down and gave Paige the Divas Championship.
Well, between the Paige Turner and the PTO Scorpion crosslock, I don't know why any of the divas even agree to face Paige. She's just so devastating inside that ring. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. Well, the trick. Oh!
Be sure to check out WWE.com for the Daily Diva.
Are you kidding me, Cole? You know I'm on there first thing in the morning checking out the Daily Diva. Hey, Brie is on a roll here and showing no mercy. None whatsoever. Well, that steel chair has done the damage.
Man, that's gotta hurt. This is the kind of all-out battle that could end up anywhere, and the idea is to do whatever you need to win.
You know, Paige may be young, but she really is a veteran in many ways. I mean, coming from a family of professional wrestlers in Norwich, England, Paige has been competing since she was just 13 years old. So believe it or not, she comes into this match with a wealth of experience under her belt. Oh, wow. I'm not sure I can watch this. Well, we're on the move here. She's trapped.
A win here in this triple threat match can go a long way in solidifying yourself as a serious threat to the rest of the locker room.
I like it. Let's get this thing done inside the ring.
Not today, too fast.
Paige really is a veteran there, I mean, despite her age. And it's amazing to think that she's beaten competitors twice her age. And many of those girls were considered young.
I can't even begin to imagine what Paige's legacy will be when it's all said and done.
Suplex left.
Going for the cover.
1, 2, 3.
There's your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
Here's your winner, Paige!
And she picks up the win.
When you bring such a high level of intensity into the match, good things are bound to happen to you.
And folks, if you're just joining us, I'm sorry to tell you that you just missed one of the most exciting Smackdown matches in recent memory.
That's pretty big. It seems like Paige will have an NXT Women's Championship match next Wednesday on NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, but now she will also have a Divas Championship match against Naomi next week on Smackdown. It could be a huge week for Paige next week. Earlier in the show, Christian was able to pull off a victory against Bray Wyatt, but I don't think we've seen the last of Bray Wyatt for now. And earlier in the night, Mark Henry lost again, this time to Wade Barrett, who has been he's been in incredible form in the past couple of months. I don't think he's lost that many matches except for in the King of the Ring tournament. That's the last loss I can recall. He's beaten the likes of WWE World Heavyweight Champion Randy Orton. He's beaten Roman Reigns. He's beaten the Intercontinental Champion now in Mark Henry. And before that, Chris Jericho picks up a win against Dolph Ziggler. So with all of that in mind, at SummerSlam, the Intercontinental Championship will be on the line. But it will be on the line in a fatal four-way match. Dolph Ziggler, Chris Jericho, Wade Barrett, all vying to become the Intercontinental Champion. The title that is currently being held by Mark Henry. So Mark Henry has a 25% chance of walking out of SummerSlam still Intercontinental Champion. The biggest odds he's faced yet. And now it is time for the main event. It is Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan. As I said at the start of the show, both men picked up losses last week. But really, it's Daniel Bryan that needs to win more because he lost his chance to regain the Intercontinental Championship against Mark Henry at King of the Ring. And now, he needs to somehow get some retribution on Roman Reigns as he lost to him 2 weeks ago. And Daniel Bryan kind of saw it as a sign of disrespect when Roman Reigns extended his hand out for a handshake. So can Daniel Bryan make things right in his mind by picking up a victory over Roman Reigns?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. From Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns.
Well, this superstar has all the tools needed to win this one. Now let's see if he can put them together. Reactions like this one are why I love coming back to Houston.
Approaching the ring from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds, Daniel Bryan.
Listen to this WWE Universe. They've been waiting all night to see their favorite superstar.
This will undoubtedly be one of those Smackdown matches you talk about for a long time to come. Based on the electricity that's traveling through this arena and decibel level of the crowd, I think it's safe to say the roof of this building just might blow off. They're struggling for control right now.
Oh, struggle is right, Cole. This is really back and forth.
As we watch Roman Reigns, let's get your take on him.
You know, looking into the rearview mirror to 2013, Daniel Bryan headlined some of the biggest events on the WWE calendar, and he definitely had his ups and downs. But the highs of that roller coaster ride were pretty darn high. I mean, we've heard him talk about how much Team Hell Knows win at WrestleMania 29 meant to him. Daniel and Kane were at their peak when they defended their tag team titles that night. Team Hell No dominated Dolph Ziggler and Big E.
Well, luckily the body hasn't absorbed too much of an attack up to this point.
This guy's a machine. Oh, Roman Reigns unable to be contained. we may have discovered his favorite move.
You think? He seems to use it often enough.
I remember a few big events in 2013 that didn't go as well for Daniel Bryan as the one you just pointed out, though, King. The Wyatt family ate Daniel's lunch at TLC that year. He put up one heck of a fight to even hang around as long as he did in that 3-on-1 battle, but that night took its toll on him.
Watch it! Watch it!
With this kind of attack, you have to wonder just how much longer they can compete in this match.
Yeah, I completely agree. The way things are going in there, I'm getting some air here.
I need some too after sitting next to you. That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
Well, if you're going to talk about Daniel Bryan's epic performances in 2013, King, we can't leave out maybe the biggest one of all. The Night of Champions, when Daniel Bryan became the champion by taking out the Apex Predator, Randy Orton.
Well, it was a championship Daniel didn't get to hold on to for very long, but it still showed that when Daniel Bryan is at the top of his game, even an all-time great superstar like Randy Orton is no match for him.
If you're just tuning in, I'm Michael Cole. Thank you for joining us on this Tuesday evening.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
A nailing kick combo. Daniel Bryan is closing the damn door.
That's right, Daniel Bryan looking close to victory here.
Since Roman Reigns emerged from the audience at the 2012 Survivor Series, he is literal.
Daniel Bryan with the quick cover.
And it's up. He got the shoulder up. What do you have to do to keep this guy down? Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Not today, too fast.
The small of the back is absorbing a great deal of punishment here.
Look at him, Michael. I mean, those moves have really started to add up. Watch it. Good night. Ouch. Good grief. How is he still conscious?
When looking at the career trajectory, what a completely unbelievable move by Roman Reigns.
The shoulders are down.
And a kick out.
The kick out's all that saved him. This match goes on. I don't want to second guess Daniel Bryan, but he may be in deep trouble now.
He's unleashing a vicious assault on that shoulder. We're seeing two outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance in there, but only one can walk out victorious. Who will it be?
Roman Reigns has been responsible for some of the most brutal attacks this company has ever seen. Reigns has terrorized the likes of John Cena, CM Punk, The Undertaker, Daniel Bryan, Big Show, and even The Rock. And that's where the victim list starts. Look at that reversal. What strength.
Uh-oh, here it comes. Daniel Bryan's really getting going in there, and we know what that could mean. Watch out for the flying goat. It looks like Daniel could tear through the entire WWE locker room once he gets going. Daniel's one of the toughest superstars to stop.
There can only be one top dog here in the WWE. Nailing kick combo.
Healing kick combo. I love it.
Daniel Bryan is a fighter. Daniel Bryan defies the odds time after time and is one of the shoulders down. Is it enough?
It may be.
And he kicks out.
And he lives to fight again. What else do you have to do to keep this guy down?
Another great Smackdown. Thank you for choosing to join us tonight.
There may be no fighting out of this.
Here we go. Here we go. He's hanging on for dear life.
Really going to work here. Just wrenching that thing.
And there's the release. What's going to happen now?
I'm scared to ask. He's in full-on attack mode now. Oh, Roman Reigns. He saw that one coming. Hey!
Superman punch. No kryptonite in sight.
Oh, man, like a bird, a plane, up in the air. What a Superman punch. What a win. Man, he's got to feel great.
What a huge win this was. Oh, no. He was just laying in wait.
I got a feeling things are far from settled between these two.
It seems like that loss was the final straw for Daniel Bryan. It was time. It was time. He's lost 4 times in the past month, and he just couldn't take it anymore. He went to the dark side. As you can see there, turning against the WWE Universe. This universe gets even more strange as the fan favorite Daniel Bryan has turned heel. Just with a sucker punch to Roman Reigns, who wasn't expecting it at all. Quite shocking. Really shocking. And that ends another episode of Smackdown. And we are just 9 days away from SummerSlam. So, next week it will be Monday Night Raw, the last Raw before SummerSlam. Then NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. Then the final Smackdown before SummerSlam, which will include the Divas Championship, Paige versus Naomi, and then SummerSlam. I've been Showtime TG, and thanks for watching.